In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful, Assalamu alaikum, respected viewers. Today I am sharing with you one of the most beloved tasbeehat of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Whoever recites it is blessed abundantly with both sustenance and wealth. Dear viewers, the moment you begin this wazifa, and if Allah wills, such immense wealth may be poured into your lap that it could become difficult to even manage. But let me say this clearly. Only recite this wazifa if you truly believe you can handle wealth, because after this, wealth will begin to search for you. You must have seen people around you who suddenly became millionaires overnight. Yesterday, they had nothing. Today, they live in luxury. If you too want to witness such a miracle and be blessed with wealth effortlessly, then today take just 30 seconds, not even a minute, and recite this wazifa just once in your life. Even a child can recite this. Half a minute is nothing. It passes even in a handshake or greeting. If I begin to list the benefits of this wazifa and the exact method of performing it, you will be amazed. Are you burdened by debt? This wazifa will help you repay it effortlessly. Want your own home? Recite this wazifa. Are there fights at home, poverty, helplessness, or unemployment? This wazifa will resolve all of that, but it must be done exactly as explained. Do not alter it in any way. Understand the wazifa carefully, every word and every instruction, when to read it, how many times, in what order, at what place and time. These are all important. Many viewers skip through videos and miss the essential details. That's not the way to do it. People's biggest problem today is the lack of money. This wazifa will cause wealth to rain down upon you like a storm. Where does stress come from? From not having money. People fall ill mentally because of financial struggles. But this wazifa can end all those worries. It is so powerful that even if you forget to ask Allah afterward, He still gives. It fulfills legitimate needs and removes every kind of hardship. It brings healing to the body and soul, wiping out diseases and inner unrest. Even if your situation seems hopeless, debts, household disputes, or problems with no solution, this wazifa can end them all. After completing this practice, raise your hands and ask Allah sincerely for whatever you wish. You won't be disappointed. I promise you that. This is not just any wazifa. It's one I have personally experienced. Ever since I discovered it and began doing it, Allah filled my empty pockets with wealth. This is a truthful and tested practice, one that has made people millionaires after just one recitation. Trust in Allah completely and do it with full conviction. Sometimes whispers of doubt enter our hearts. Will this really work? Will I get money or not? These doubts destroy the power of your practice. You must recite it with certainty in Allah's ability. Those who walk the path of trust in Allah are always successful. Belief in Allah transforms a life of sorrow into a life of peace. Those who trust in Him are granted calmness of heart because their faith rests in the King and Creator of the entire universe. He is the one who provides for humans, animals, the birds in the sky, the fish in the ocean, and even the tiny ant crawling on the earth. When He says kun fayakun shin, you'll be, and it is, destinies are changed instantly. Do you know what true belief is? It's when you're surrounded by darkness and still your heart whispers, "Don't worry, Allah is with me." Your faith in Allah must be deeper than the sea. No matter how difficult or dark the times, always believe that light will eventually shine through. Those who trust Allah become destined for success. Even destinies change for such people. Hazrat Umar ibn al-Khattab Razi Allah Ta'ala Anhu narrated that the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, "If you trust in Allah as He deserves to be trusted, He will provide for you as He provides for the birds. They leave their nests in the morning, hungry, and return full in the evening." When a person puts their complete trust in Allah, believing that no one else can fulfill their needs, Allah never lets them down. But those who turn away from Allah and beg at the doors of His creation, do they not have even a little belief in the Creator, the one who never lets a sleeping bird fall from its tree? Will He abandon you? Allah is Rahim and Kareem, the most merciful and the most generous. He gives beyond what we can even imagine. He says in the Quran, "Call upon me, I will respond to you." Quran 40:60. But sadly, we humans are the unfaithful ones, bowing our heads at every door except His. we trust His creation more than the Creator Himself. Don't overthink your trust in Allah. Just close your eyes and believe, because this is the path to success. This is the journey where both this world and the hereafter become clear. Allah is all-powerful and all-sufficient. He can fulfill every desire, just trust Him. Have faith. Like Ibrahim alayhi salam, whose trust cooled the fire, Musa alayhi salam, for whom Allah split the sea, Yusuf alayhi salam, who was reunited with Yaqub alayhi salam, Nuh alayhi salam, whose ship survived the storm. So why wouldn't we trust the same Lord, who made the impossible possible? Always trust Allah. Trust Allah more than your own intellect, for true belief brings light even in the darkest times. Allah always creates a way out, even from the most unexpected places. He does not like to see His servants in pain, and He provides from sources we cannot even imagine. Du'as lead to miracles. His command, be and it is, changes destinies. But two things are necessary: patience and trust in Allah. Have faith that Allah never closes one door without opening another. If people truly believe this, many sins in society would vanish. No one would steal from others, commit grave sins, cheat, or exploit orphans. People who trust in Allah are never overwhelmed by life's hardships, because their trust lies with the one who makes the impossible possible. So my dear brothers and sisters, even the darkest clouds of sorrow can transform into rays of joy when your heart becomes content with Allah's decree and you cultivate an attitude of gratitude. Peace becomes your destiny. Those who trust Allah's success is written for them. Important reminder before doing any wazifa: whenever you begin a wazifa, remember firm faith in Allah is essential. If you do this wazifa with full belief in Allah's power, inshallah success will be yours. Dear viewers, call upon the name of Allah, recite the Quranic verses. It is impossible that you don't benefit. But the problem is, most people rush through wazifas, reciting them without focus, without proper order, and most importantly, without true belief. Doubts linger in hearts. Will this wazifa even work? Will I get results? When done like this, your wazifa will never show results. When to perform the wazifa. This wazifa can be performed on any day of the week. Many people ask which day is best, but know that it's powerful enough to change your life, even if done once. In fact, when people see instant results from this wazifa, they often ask, can I recite it every day? The answer is, no, you won't need to, because once is enough to change your destiny, if Allah wills, the wazifa that changes lives. Today, I'm going to share that very wazifa. Whatever your problems, sorrow, pain, illness, unemployment, family disputes, childlessness, marriage issues, debts, lack of housing, whatever your needs or desires may be, inshallah, once you perform this wazifa, you will witness with your own eyes how wealth starts coming from the unseen. The doors of sustenance will begin to open from all directions, and even the tightly shut doors will open. Your destiny will shine so brightly that those who mocked your poverty, jealous relatives, friends, or those who humiliated you will be left speechless. Maybe you've borrowed so much that no one is willing to lend you anymore. Maybe people have blocked your number, avoided you on the street. If your situation is that bad, if you are completely crushed under debt, then perform this wazifa immediately, no matter where in the world you are. Step-by-step instructions for the wazifa. But first, before starting, sit peacefully and take a calm moment. Recite Durood Sharif once. You can recite any form such as Sallahu ala Ahmad al-Amin or Durood Ibrahimi. Just once is enough. Even recite it now with me. Now begin the three-part wazifa. First wazifa, recite Inna Allah kulli shay'in Qadeer 3 times. Use a tasbeeh or count on your fingers. Second wazifa, recite Ya Hayyu Ya Qayyum 7 times. Again count using beads or fingers. Combine both the first and second wazifas as one complete sequence. Third wazifa, recite Surah Al-Kawthar 11 times. Follow the exact number of recitations mentioned. Final part, SubhanAllahil tasbeeh. This final tasbeeh is extremely dear to Allah and brings immense blessings. Recite SubhanAllah 100 times according to Hadith. Reciting SubhanAllah 100 times can wipe away sins equal to the foam of the sea. Every SubhanAllah plants a tree in Jannah, a tree so vast it would take centuries to cross its shade. On the Day of Judgment, SubhanAllah fills half the scale and Alhamdulillah completes it. Even the Prophet Nuh alayhi salam advised his son to cling to this tasbeeh, because through it, all creation is provided sustenance. There is even a narration where a bird with long feathers was caught. When brought to Abu Bakr as-Siddiq Razi, Allah Ta'ala anhu, he said, "It has been caught because it stopped reciting tasbeeh." This glorification not only brings forgiveness, it brings wealth and divine nearness. True story of transformation. A pious elder once advised a man struggling with income to recite SubhanAllah 100 times after every prayer. The man followed the advice sincerely. After 1 week, he came back and said, "I seek your permission to stop. I can now even see hidden treasures beneath the ground." A word of caution: wise people often fear becoming too wealthy, knowing that excess wealth comes with greater accountability in Allah's court. If the intention isn't pure, wealth becomes a burden, leading to pride, misguidance, illness, and difficulty. That's why tasbeeh is one of the greatest blessings from Allah. If you're given the ability to do it, it's a divine favor. The Quran repeatedly commands us to glorify Allah, and tasbeeh is the practice of those closest to Him. Every tasbeeh brings a servant closer to Allah. Summary of today's Wazifa: 1 time, Durood Sharif. 3 times, Inna Allah, kulli, shay'in, Qadeer. 7 times, Ya Hayyu Ya Qayyum. 11 times, Surah Al-Kawthar. 100 times, SubhanAllah. After completing the Wazifa, raise your hands in dua and ask Allah for your needs, wishes, and relief from all hardships. Inshallah, your problems will begin to resolve immediately. If you found this video or message beneficial, please like it. And for more Islamic Wazifas, don't forget to subscribe to our channel.